Hello, what's going on? This is our Behind the Filter After Dark edition podcast, and we're being social.
Yes, at one of our favorite places, perhaps, to go in downtown.
Yes, totally. We are at Dr. Christopher Jones, but also known as 317 Aesthetics.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I just say Dr. Christopher Jones because that's what I've always known it for.
317 Aesthetics Lounge.
There we go. 317 Aesthetics Lounge is literally Ashley and I's favorite place because it helps us stay youthful.
Yes.
It helps us preserve our faces.
Yes. Your skin looks so good. You just got another one of the glass facials, right?
I did.
I'm coming in next week to get another one. That has been one for me where people see me in real life and they're like, what did you do to your skin?
Yeah.
Like, it is such a drastic change. So if you're not familiar, it's microneedling, but then they inject topical Botox into your skin. So good for texture, so good for fine lines. Your face just looks like the glass skin.
It's the best.
And it's so good.
Yeah. I feel like, too, the recovery is very quick with it. And so you just immediately notice a difference in your skin so fast. It's pretty insane.
And I feel like in comparison to what some skin services charge, it's pretty affordable.
Yeah.
It's $350, which a lot of facials are hitting up to $200 these days. Plus, like, a lot of like good treatments you're looking at $800 to $1,000. This one's $350, so I feel like it's a really good starting price for people who are ready to take that like next level.
And so the last time I came here to do the glass facial, that's when Taylor put that how should I say this? The salmon sperm. Yes, yeah. Salmon sperm. She put salmon sperm on my face. And she wouldn't tell me the entire time. She was like, I don't know if I should tell you. And I'm like, what are you talking about? She goes, look, this is going to make your face feel amazing. You're going to recover so much quicker. Your skin's going to be smooth. It's like I'm injecting more collagen into your skin. I'm like, will you just tell me what you're doing to me? And then she's like, okay, it's salmon sperm. And I'm like, what? You're putting salmon sperm on my face? So then I started researching it, and it's a thing.
Yeah.
I did not realize it was such a thing.
Cute.
Yeah. It was great. I was like, wow. I feel like I need to hear louder. There we go.
To hear more?
Yes, I need to hear, because I'm deaf.
Well, it's funny because you get Zeman, right?
Yes.
Zeman. And every time I say on my stories, like, okay, got my Zeman injections, I get so many DMs like, wait, what'd you say? Or that took me a minute because you know what it sounds like.
Oh!
Yeah. Let me say it one more time for you. Zeman. I think you're supposed to say Zeoman, but I say Zeman.
Stop! I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
I had no idea that was it.
So people thought I was getting some interesting things already injected into my face. So what's a little salmon sperm?
That is hilarious.
Yes. But listen, you can put whatever you want.
Girl, all I know is that the salmon sperm made my skin look amazing, and I will continue to do it when I come here.
Yeah.
And that's that. I don't know about any other kind of sperm, but... With the salmon sperm, I will do.
I also love coming here too because I feel like everyone is so friendly and so kind. And sometimes you go into injector offices and you just feel like they're looking at you like your eyes are lopsided or something like that. Like, I just feel so warm and so welcoming here, and it kind of takes that hesitation off. And then everyone is just so pretty.
Yeah.
Like, you walk into Raya's, like, really? God has favorites.
God has favorites.
I'm like, is your skin even real skin?
I know, seriously.
Good Lord.
Well, and if you're hearing a lot of people in the background, it's because they're basically having this ginormous open house, and there's this long hallway, and there's tons of people on the opposite side of us. So if you hear lots of background noise, that's the whole reason why. They have a couple of other Indianapolis local businesses lined up, and they have foods and drinks, and it's kind of just a great way to, I think, say thank you to some of their customers and to check out some of their specials and all that stuff. So that's why we're here.
Yeah, it's a great time.
We like to be out and about, especially right now. So.
Exactly.
All right, so we get to possibly some stories before we get into more skincare stuff?
Yes, I just found a couple cute ones. This first one is one I've actually kind of this time every year it comes around. So 10 years ago, a guy or a woman named, what is wrong with my brain to malfunction recently? Hang on, pause.
Okay, can you do me a favor? I wonder, I feel like I
Yeah.
can't hear you, but maybe am I deaf now?
Well, yeah, but can you hear me now?
Yes.
I can hear you and I can hear me.
Okay,
but do I
good.
need to turn something else up?
No, I think it's just my stupid ears. It's fine.
Are you sure?
I wear headphones every day. I'm sure I'm going deaf. I mean, it is what it
and they
is.
say now we're supposed to be alternating with some like plug-in headphones because the Bluetooth is bad for
Yeah.
the brain.
Yeah. I just feel like I hear so many people in the background.
I feel like I hear a lot of people in the background.
Like, why?
I think the mics are really picking up the people.
They really are. I wonder if we change it to, how's that?
Can you guys hear us?
I hear you better.
You do?
That's
is.
better.
That's
Better. Okay.
Ah.
Thank God. I was like, how am I going to concentrate? All I hear is people.
Oh my gosh.
Thank the Lord. That was only a few minutes. It's fine.
Okay, we did it.
Yes.
We did it.
I was like, why can't I hear Ashley? So I'm not deaf. It was just because I kept hearing so many people.
You're just partially deaf.
Just a little bit.
Okay, well, good. That gave me time to reset my brain.
There you go.
Okay, so I've actually been tracking this story for a couple of years now because I think it's the cutest thing. It happened 10 years ago, but I'll explain why it's still relevant today.
Okay.
So 10 years ago, a woman named Wanda was sending out a text for Thanksgiving to what she thought was her grandkid, but apparently she mixed up one of the numbers. So she texted, on November 24th at 3 p.m. as we're doing Thanksgiving, let me know if you're coming. Hope to see you, and of course that includes the rest of your cousins.
Yeah.
And the guy goes, who is this? And she's like, your grandma. And he goes, grandma, can I have a picture? And she's like, of who? And he said, you, LOL. So she sends him a little selfie, and he sends her, she's white, he sends her one back, and he's black. And
Okay.
they say, like, you're not my
You're
grandma.
not my grandma.
But the cute part of it is she said, well, can I still come? And she's like, of course, everyone is welcome. They have had Thanksgiving together now for 10
Are you
years.
serious?
How cute is that?
Oh
I'll
my
send you this link so you
God.
can put it up if people are watching.
I love
But if
that.
you're just listening, look up the story of Wanda and Jamal. They have been spending Thanksgiving together now for 10 years.
That is the
All
sweetest
because
thing.
of an accidental text.
Wow.
I know.
That's awesome.
I saw a similar one. I think it was more recent where a couple had sent a group text out that their baby came.
Uh-huh.
And I think it landed with 3 younger guys. And they're like, I think you have the wrong number, but hey, can we still come see the baby? And jokingly, they're like, yeah. These 3 young guys showed up at the hospital with flowers and balloons to the couple with the young baby.
Are you serious?
Yes, it's so cute.
I love that. That's awesome.
So that was a fun story.
That's really fun. That's sweet. You need like a good Thanksgiving story.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This other one is really sweet too, and I feel like it's a good time to kind of talk about. There's a TikTok account called The Parentheses.
The parentheses?
Yes. And
Okay.
they just share a lot of these really good stories, like that one about the guy whose blood saved like hundreds
Yes.
of thousands of babies.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one is every weekend a man walks I might pronounce this wrong, Yangtze River Bridge, not to cross it, but to stop others from jumping. His name is Chen Si, and I apologize for every mispronunciation I have here. He's an ordinary man from Nanning. I'm sorry. But on this bridge, he has become something more. Since 2003, he has saved over 400 lives, one by one, hand by trembling hand. He doesn't shout, he doesn't pull, he listens. He tells them their pain is real, and still, life is worth living. Sometimes he invites them for tea, sometimes he walks them home, sometimes he just sits beside them until the night is over. Chen pays for this himself, his bus ticket, his food, his shelter. He works weekdays at a company and spends his weekends saving strangers. He says they're not bad people, they've just run out of hope, and I can give them some of mine. Not everyone stays, some slip away. but Chen never stops coming back because there's always another soul to save. The world calls him the guardian of the bridge, but to the ones he saved, he is simply proof that someone cared enough to show up. He has no cape, no riches, only a worn jacket and the patience to stand between despair and tomorrow. Isn't that amazing?
Wow.
I just feel like in a world where there is a lot of negativity, but we just tend to talk about the negative more.
Yeah.
To hear a story like that, where this man literally gives up his free time to go remind people that, like, your life is worth it and you are.
That's awesome. I love that.
These are the ones that come across my TikTok page and, like, I'm crying in bed and I'm like,
we need some of those to come into our algorithm for sure, because you're right, there's just like so much negativity, especially on social media. Oh my gosh, it's the worst. I think out of all of them, probably X is the worst in terms of negativity, but
I had to get off that platform.
Yeah.
I got off it when it was still Twitter and I never got back. And I remember one night I was reading a tweet and then the comments onto the tweet, I was like, or the reply,
they're awful. They're pretty ruthless. When I'm on it just because of news, so it's a very quick way for me to get news and information. And so when I post a lot of news stories, but man, when I see what people say off the bat about people, I'm like, man, you guys have some balls. You would not say some of those things to a person to their face.
Yeah. The internet has made people bold. Maybe a little too bold.
A little too bold. Yeah, it's slightly insane.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense to me, so it's quite interesting.
My last story is not as sentimental.
Not sentimental? Okay.
I'll send you the video if you want to play it.
Oh no, what is it?
I know that I don't care how old I am. If you fart, it's funny. If you fart in public, it's funny.
Oh yeah.
It's like if you were in the bathroom stall and someone farts, I'm the little girl in the corner giggling. Okay?
You're the one who's going to be laughing.
Yes. So this woman posted her own camera of her just walking by and just letting it rip.
Wait. She posted herself?
Yes.
Really?
Because her son's reaction, I guess, is just funny. He's like, he's like, you're nasty, what's wrong with you? And honestly, the two is excessive. But then I got on the comments.
Oh, see, that's where it's not the videos, it's the comments that are the best from the videos. That's where, the entertainment is.
And I feel like you guys need to hear the part before these comments are funny. And then this one guy said, it's always you really skinny women that crank them out. Like, where does it come from? That poor dog got crop dusted and damn near 360 degrees is. That has to be the longest one I've ever heard. And there's a dog in it.
Oh, okay.
So the dog is just laying there dissociating. And someone said, that was so good that I felt satisfied and relieved just hearing it. Whole thing is just those were some of the more funny ones, and then someone's like, I'm following you just because of how much I laughed at your fart. I'm like, oh my god. But the funny thing is, they're all grown people.
That's
all
funny.
A bunch of grown people on
just
the
laughing about
over
farts.
This woman farting in the privacy of her own house.
Laughing about farts, it's fine. It's part of life.
I had a very embarrassing story about those ones. I probably shouldn't tell it.
Oh my god, please do. I want to know, what is the embarrassing story?
So this is a while ago. It was probably 10 years ago. My brother and my sister-in-law were either just meeting or just meeting. And we finally had this big dinner where her family was meeting our family. And it was a nicer restaurant. We were all dressed up. Well, something happened and my stomach was not happy. I started getting sick. I don't know why I'm telling this story right now. I excused myself after the meal. I went to the restroom and I died in there.
You died. Were you on the floor?
I was unable to move. All of a sudden, this empty restroom, line of people. My mom comes in, she sees my shoes, she knows it's me. All of a sudden, my soon-to-be sister-in-law's mom comes in.
Oh my gosh!
And you have to know her. She's just a little firecracker, and she's like, noises are being made. I couldn't stop it. My mom's in the stall giggling, and all of a sudden I heard my sister-in-law's mom go, oh my. Oh. And then she's like, oh, and then you can hear her giggling. She has to straight out leave the bathroom because she loses it. So I walk out like nothing happened. I was like, God, did you hear that person in the bathroom? How embarrassing. And then she loses it. She's crying. She's like, I don't know if we should call the doctor, if this person's okay. Meanwhile, my mom and I are crying because we know it's me.
Oh
Next year
my God,
goes by.
stop.
We're all getting together for a holiday. She goes, do you guys remember that woman we heard losing it in the public restroom? I was like, yeah, and I'm like, again, crying. Finally, 2 years later, she brings it up again. She goes, I'll just never forget that first time we met. I said, I have to tell you something.
Did you tell her it was you? Stop.
I finally admitted it was me.
What did you say?
We just all laughed until we cried, and I was finally over the embarrassment, and that was it.
Wow. Wow.
So let's move on now.
Yeah. We're talking about poop and farts. You started it.
I don't know why. I hate myself too.
No, but I honestly think that, I think that's probably everybody's worst nightmare, especially when you're out and about and then that happens. And for me, with my immune disorder, if I have to go, I gotta go. Like, I can't, there's no holding it. There's no waiting. Like,
And honestly, I probably was supposed to be off gluten and just didn't know.
Yeah.
So my diet. Anyway.
well, now everybody knows Ashley's most embarrassing poop story. So.
That honestly is one of my top most embarrassing stories ever.
That's pretty hilarious that you eventually was like, it's me. Hi.
She
Hi,
just
it's
kept
me. I'm the
bringing it
problem.
up.
Because she kept bringing it
Yeah,
up.
it was like one of the highlights of her funny life. Like one of her highlight funny.
Oh my gosh.
I can't hold this in anymore.
Oh gosh, that's hilarious. All right, well let's switch gears and get out of the poops and farts.
Thank you.
But you and I were talking before we actually started recording, and you did something very interesting to your feet.
Okay, it's probably
Right?
being a little dramatic. But
Oh my
I
God!
call
Now
it-
we're going from poops and farts to feet.
I winterize my feet.
She winter. Yes, you winterized your feet.
Yes.
Is that okay? I don't know any of this. Is this a thing?
No, it's not. It's
Are you just making this up?
I am. This
Okay.
is a totally made up thing by me. But I feel like we live in Indiana, so we spend at least half the year in closed-toed shoes.
Yes, we
right?
do.
And I get really grossed out when like toenails after all that toenail polish turn yellow. So every year I work really hard on my feet, and then I store them up for the summer. So I like use the callus shaver. I like buff them up real nice. Then I cut down all my toenails. I give them a really good at-home pedicure. And then every night before I go to bed, I massage in some lotion with 20% urea, and I put on my fuzzy socks and I winterize my feet. So that way when spring comes, I have fresh, beautiful toenails ready
Oh
to
my
be
God, but
painted.
stop. Does that actually really happen? You're
Yes.
telling me the entire time, the entire winter, your feet are like baby butt smooth for the entire winter, and then they're still beautiful come spring.
No, I work on them all winter.
Oh, okay.
But like this is like the big thing. Like I do this big thing, and then once you get all that dead skin off, you moisturize them really hard. They're like it's preparing them for spring, for my toesies to be out, for me to be able to.
So your toes are hibernating for the next few months until then.
Exactly.
Okay, gotcha.
No, not an ounce of polish will touch them.
I love that. That's funny.
And I got a new lotion that a dermatologist recommended, so I'm really excited to see how the winterizing.
Just for the feet?
It's just extra moisturizing, so he said it's good for your hands and feet. So
Okay.
That's what I put on every day.
Ah, nice. I'm the weird person. Oh gosh. People are going to hate me on the internet. I wear socks to bed.
Ew.
Yes. Girl,
All night?
I wrap a heating pad around my feet at night to go to bed. And I know people always I always see it on social media that it's disgusting for you to wear socks to bed. And okay,
How are you not sweating?
I'm going to tell a really embarrassing story now. Because I'm always cold. My feet are always freezing. For some reason, I could be sweating, but the rest of like my body can be really hot, but my feet are always so freaking cold. They're like ice cold constantly all the time. I'm sure there's probably something else wrong with me. I've got enough wrong with me, but I always wear the thickest of the thick socks. Okay, even if it's in the summer, and then I have these little foot like heat warmers, so you can stick your feet in, and I turn them on, and that's how I go to bed. Okay, but I have a thing with feet. Like I can't be barefoot. I hate being barefoot. I have to have socks on. I cannot touch the floor with barefoot. Like I can't. I cannot. So my boyfriend hates my fuzzy socks because when we, are together,
When you do adult things,
when we do adult things, all he sees are my fuzzy socks. All he sees are my fuzzy socks, and he hates it. And he's like, "This is such a fucking turn off."
you gotta get yourself some sexy fuzzy socks.
I do.
Like maybe ones with like your face on it, just for when you sit there.
I do. I do have socks with my face on it. So I got
go.
it as a gift. Maybe I'll wear those. If they're really thin, though, they don't keep my feet warm.
You are wild. I do get in bed with my socks on after I do my like lotion routine.
Yeah.
And I'll lay there like the half hour where I'm just digesting, but then before I go to bed, I have to take them off.
I can't go to
Even
bed.
if my feet are freezing, I have to take them off.
I cannot fall asleep. I've tried. I cannot fall asleep with like super cold feet. It does not happen. I've tried, and I'm just like, I give up. I don't know what else to do. So
That's scary. I have one thing I do that's apparently scary too.
really,
How do you put on your socks and shoes?
how do I put my socks and shoes on?
Sock, shoe.
Yeah, sock, shoe. You don't do that?
Sock, shoe.
Oh my God, you're gonna break social media. Socks?
Sock, shoe.
What is wrong with you?
It's the only proper way to do it. You have to completely dress one foot before you can dress the other.
That is so weird.
Okay, you sleep in socks all night. That's weird. I can't. I don't like things to touch. Like I can't even sleep in pajama pants. So like I get all warm before I go to bed, and then I step out of my pajama pants and put on my pajama shorts.
We have like the weirdest things to go to bed in.
I know. It's like no wonder I'm single.
And apparently I nipped
You find a
mine.
man that will love you in your fuzzy socks, like literally love you in your fuzzy socks.
Golden. I am good.
Right.
I'm good. I got the man of my dreams because he loves me, fuzzy socks and all.
Certainly, someone can love me sock shoe. I'm gonna get you some new fuzzy socks for Christmas, but I'm not like Justin.
I get fuzzy socks from my son every Christmas because he knows I love fuzzy socks. I wear them all the time. I mean, I don't have them on today. I should normally, now that it gets cold, I put on like 2 layers of socks. Yeah, I'll do like a normal pair and then a fuzzy sock pair on top of it, and then put my shoes on.
Maybe you need to check your circulation. Like my feet are cold, but like that's another level.
Yeah, it's bad. It's pretty bad.
You're wild.
I'm wild. All right, so we've covered a lot.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
we've covered farts, poops, feet, fuzzy socks.
What was next? Oh, I started using Rogaine.
Oh yes. Okay. So I remember you doing some sort of like Insta story or something of you putting Rogaine on, which I'm actually really interested because my hair started falling out with my immune disorder, and it was probably because of my thyroid. And so yeah, but my hair it's thinning and it's falling out. So I'm like, okay, what's the deal with Rogaine? Tell me about it.
So I follow a dermatologist who is like a hair specialist. Her name, I believe, is Dr. Adele. And you ever see people on social media, you see them so much, you never look at their name. Like, I
Yes.
follow her and I know her face.
Yes.
I could pick her voice out of 50.
That's literally almost
then,
all the
like-
people I follow.
No, it is Dr. Adele. So she is stunning and she has the most perfect hair. And she talks about minoxidil, which is the main ingredient in Rogaine, a lot. So I noticed that I have hypothyroidism too, so my hair is very brittle. And I have a lot of fine hair. So even though my hair isn't super thin, my hair, its strand itself is very fine. So it breaks easily. And I noticed that I was getting just a lot of breakage around my face.
That's where I have mine.
Yeah, and it was like I pulled my hair up in a ponytail, and my side profile, it had that big widow's peak going back. Or whatever it was, because I had broken.
It's like the crown, like right here. Yes, that's how I have that missing too.
It was like, starting to bother me, and like I just didn't like it in the ponytails. And then once you see something, you can't stop seeing.
I know.
And I realized like I'm very particular about taking care of my skin. Obviously, I winterize my feet and my hair, but I had gotten really lazy with my hair. And I sleep on a silk pillowcase. I had a satin bonnet, and I just wasn't doing anything to help. And so I started using Rogaine just around the crown.
Okay.
And the thing with Rogaine, if you've lost hair because of age or like a genetic thing, you always have to use Rogaine. I don't know if this is a genetic thing, an age thing, or if it's just that I was damaging it so much that it was like breaking off.
Yeah.
I started doing that. I also started taking Armra colostrum. And then cowboy colostrum to be specific.
Okay.
But I noticed that I had already started. So then I started this routine of my Rogaine. I'm supposed to do it twice a day. And then I started doing glycolic acid on my scalp.
Really?
You know the ordinary glycolic acid we use on our face?
Yes, yes.
I saw another dermatologist say this is a great way to give you better scalp health, take care of your scalp, put it on 10 minutes before you get into the shower. So once a week, 10 minutes before I get to the shower, I do that.
Do you really?
And then I add in just a little mask on my ends. And so then I just kind of let that sit. I want to take it off. Like, look, I've started to get all this baby hair in.
Okay.
All this stuff is new hair. This right here was almost like no hair.
Really?
It's only been a month. So I'm really excited.
So the Rogaine, is it like, do you like massage it in? Is it a spray? What's the consistency?
Dr. Adele did say the foam is less irritating, so she recommends the foam.
Okay.
I use the serum dropper.
Okay.
Just because you could buy a pack of like 3 for $50. So I just and I haven't had any issues with
Maybe I should try that because I'm having issues here. And then I lost length. All of a sudden I was like, I didn't cut my hair. Why does my hair look 3 inches shorter? What the fuck?
Yeah, I really like it.
Really?
And my scalp feels a lot better doing the glycolic acid thing. So.
What specifically does the glycolic acid do, though? Do you know?
I want to say it's like an exfoliant. So
I was thinking that's what it was gonna do.
Off. Yeah. And it's really good. It's, I think you said for people that get like dandruff or like winter dryness.
Yeah.
I get really bad winter dryness. So it's been interesting. And the Rogaine, it actually works in fast. It's only been like a month.
That's awesome.
I put my hair up the exact same way, and I didn't have it as bad anymore. You couldn't see it. I know. I'll have to say the before and after.
Yes, I would love to see it.
Yeah,
that's great. Yeah, because I even I got this thing. I got it off TikTok shop. It's like this little round circular thing, and it has like a little padding, and it's black. It's because I was like, my gray hair grows in so quick. Literally, I feel like I'm coloring my hair probably every 3 to 4 weeks, and even that's not. I mean, realistically, my gray comes in for some reason like within a week and a half. So I originally got it to cover, my grays, but then I started using it on my sides because I'm losing hair on each crown side of it, and it's been helping fill in.
Okay.
So because also when your gray comes in, it also makes your hair look thinner up here because it's like gray and silver.
Yeah.
So it makes it look like you're losing even more hair. So I feel like not only am I losing hair, but then when my hair color turns, it looks even worse. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm having double whammy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and I one other thing she did say, just remind me as you're saying that, I use just the generic brand. I think it was like the Walgreens brand.
Oh, okay.
So it has the same exact level of minoxidil. She did say, she goes, don't waste your money on the women's Rogaine or women's minoxidil targeted products.
Okay.
Because it has less minoxidil. Use that name one more time.
Well, yeah, you want as much as possible.
Yeah, and she said it was like a flawed study they did or something to where they said women needed 4%, but we could really use 6%. She's like, the 4% won't work. So if you do go and buy it, don't buy the women's, just buy it.
Wow.
Yeah. She's got
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I've never seen you with a gray hair. Have you never gotten a gray hair?
I have a couple. I tweeze them.
You're 39. I've never seen you with one.
I know genetic, like if it's based on genetics,
Are you lucky?
I'm lucky with that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. My
I'm
Meemaw
not.
was 94, 95 when she passed. She was just getting salt pepper.
Are you serious? Wow,
She
that's
had like
great.
black hair stuff. Yeah. So I'm claiming that's mine. My mom doesn't have a ton. I've noticed a few more growing in. Mine are weird. They're all right here. They're all along my part. So as soon as I see it, I just bye.
I wish I could do that. Then I really wouldn't have any hair. If I did that, I might as well be freaking bald, taking out all the damn gray hair out of my head. Jeez, so bad.
They say there's that, is it like Array or something, vitamin that's allegedly reversing gray hair. Because they say part of it is a mineral deficiency,
Yes.
part of it is genetic.
Yes, that's what I've heard too. So interesting. Oh, I did want to bring up, totally forgot about this just because I've been in, obviously in the news all the time, but they finally are recommending hormone replacement therapy. Did you see that for women for menopause? And I thought that was great. So they made a big announcement, I think it was RFK Jr. talked about, removing the black label out of all of that. And I know for so long, a lot of women, because in different generations, like my mom, she just turned 61 today. When I started to do HRT, she was like, oh my gosh, like already, like we're not supposed to take that. There's a warning, blah, blah, blah. And so I'm like, no, mom, like things are different. And it's actually really beneficial for you to take it if it's right for you. And so there's, I think, obviously a lack of education. And we've talked about that there's a lack of education in women's health when it comes to perimenopause and menopause. And so I think now lifting that black label is going to open the door so much. I've already seen so many providers just on social media talking about like how much this is going to help them now in the future being able to treat women.
It's so crazy.
Yeah.
It's so amazing. It's exciting for like women's health because I feel like it can be just easily overlooked. Just, it's a part of life. Go through your menopause, whatever. But it's like we've had these capabilities to make it such an easier journey. You're not in this, you're not like
right.
It's crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
It's exciting.
I know, it's really exciting because I think women don't realize that there's so many different options that they have in order to feel better and to maybe turn back the hands of time just a little bit, make it a little easier for us to get older instead of wanting to like literally crawl in a hole and die.
If there's like one thing I could, it's true though.
That's how you feel.
If I could tell women one thing, it would be to go find a functional medicine provider.
Thank you.
And talk to them.
You have to, yes, absolutely.
I feel like, I'm not in perimenopause yet, but I just with my hypothyroidism and Hashimoto's, I thought that was my life.
Yeah.
I thought I was forever running on empty. I thought I was forever gonna be low in energy.
Yeah.
Like not survivable. And I like almost cried going in today to get my hyperbaric oxygen therapy today because I'm like, I realized like it just came out. And I'm like, I am so energized recently. Like I don't need my naps like I used to do. And like, you just push through. I'm like, when you have chronic fatigue,
it's awful.
But it's like it's so. Yeah, it's life changing.
Yeah.
So I hope every woman gets the opportunity. It's expensive, and I don't deny that. But when I know that I'm helping, I'd rather save in other areas to invest in myself.
Well, and that's what I put off seeing a functional doctor or doing functional health, I guess you can say, for so long because I didn't want to invest and do all those things. And I was trying to just do it on my own. I think so many women think you can do it on your own and you can do your own research and you can figure it out. But until you actually go and see somebody and really get the root causes of things, like I didn't realize how much wrong I had with me. And so just be able, like today I did the news article on the immune drug that I'm on and the one that you were on. And I'm already having comments of women being like, oh, I have this and I didn't realize like that's available. And I'm like, yes, there is hope. You don't have to take the typical immune suppressant drugs that are out there for people who do have these chronic diseases and they're not their side effects are just awful. So it's just nice to be able to have that conversation and be able to let women know that there's options for functional health.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree.
Mm-hmm. So good.
It is so good. And I thought I was really nervous, so I recently started the hyperbaric oxygen therapy.
Yes.
So they put you in this like pressurized. There's hard chambers and there's soft chambers. I do a soft chamber. I've done a hard chamber before. I like the soft chamber better because you could take your cell phone in, you can move around a little bit more. The hard chambers are more intense with the oxygen. So
Yeah.
it's a little bit more just different. But I felt like the first one I went, I was super tired. Well, like hyperbaric oxygen therapy, essentially like it's 100% pressurized oxygen that allows your body to just like heal. In a
Yeah.
way. And so after the first one, I was like super tired. Then after the second one, I was like, I feel good today. Then after the third one, I was like, I feel good this week. And I think it's been 5 now. And it's so weird. It's like I can feel my body healing. Like it has been the craziest. I'm sleeping better. I'm waking up better, which has always been a struggle for me. I'm able to go to sleep at night, and I'm like, I get tired now. I used to have to like force myself to close my eyes at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
because my body was so out of whack. Now I'm getting tired at 10:30 like normal people, and I'm waking up at normal. Like it has been crazy, but again, it was like, okay, chronic fatigue is just my life.
Yeah.
Not sleeping is just my life.
Yeah.
And it's like when you start to talk to these providers, it's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, there's actually, yeah, and there's hope.
relief.
Thank
Yeah.
the Lord.
Thank the Lord, indeed.
'Cause if not, can you imagine us going the rest of our lives like that?
No,
We were just literally surviving.
barely.
Yes. So we
Fair.
beg you, if you have any type of issues at all as a woman, please go to see somebody who is specialized in functional health because it will rock your world and it will change it. Oh, there goes
Ooh,
the
there's the
DJ.
DJ.
Okay.
Okay. Silent.
That's awesome. So the next time when you come here to 317 Aesthetics Lounge, is there something specific you're going to do, or are you sticking with like our lovely glass facial that we always love to get?
I think I'm gonna do the glass facial. I haven't tried the salmon sperm addition to it yet. We're also doing the Xeomin.
Yeah.
We recently started doing some of the tox injections around here. So I have more like kind of smile lines here because I'm a side sleeper.
Yeah.
So she added that last time. I really liked it. It just kind of softened it a little bit. And again, it's just one of those things because I sleep on my side. It's not a bad thing, but I just don't like it on
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
She did that, and then I think we're gonna do the glass facial, and then I don't know, whatever else Taylor wants to tell me I need to do. I love it because, we went through my whole, lip rehab with her. My lips had migrated really bad.
Yeah.
They were all clear. She dissolved them. What I loved about her was, she dissolved it the first time fully, everything up here. She didn't dissolve anything that was in my lips, which previously they dissolved everything that I had this issue. And so I liked that. Then I would come back, and as she would refill, she would also put more touches of dissolvers. She is such a perfectionist that she's like, actually, hang on, we need to just do a little touch right here. And I am like, it makes me so happy because I'm like the happiest. I mean, I used to feel like this because the filler had migrated so far, it messed up my lips. And I don't want, having big lips aren't natural with my features. I just want lips.
Yeah.
And so
yeah.
she
Yeah.
does such a good job of finding those little perfections,
Yes.
and making everything look perfect, and following exactly. It's maybe I don't know. She does a great job. And then, one of the couple times ago, Marisol did a lash lift and tint,
Oh, yeah.
but she laminated my eyebrows. I've never had that before.
Oh.
I was obsessed. I didn't know when you get your eyebrows professionally laminated that you can brush them in any direction. I could brush them straight up and they would stay straight up.
Really?
I could brush them in a wave and they would stay in a wave. I didn't know how much I needed it until I got it.
Yeah, I've never even thought about doing that with my brows.
It was
I guess
so
maybe because I've gotten them microbladed forever ago,
Yeah.
and so now I just kind of do them on my own, and I just feel like I don't have enough brows. if
I
that
didn't think
makes
so
sense.
either. And then
Really?
she brushed mine up and I was like, my brows are that long? She's
Wow.
like, well, yeah, we had to tint them because some of my brow hair is blonde.
Yeah, some of my brow hair is blonde too.
I'm like, oh. So I love that too.
That's crazy. I should probably try that. I think the next thing, I mean, I love the glass facial, but the next thing that's kind of bothering me is my neck. My neck's always been an issue. I have the tech neck, but I've always had lines in my neck, but it's just always so frustrating. I want to be like, can you do this and then this and then this? Just lift my whole face, please, and then I'll be very happy. Thank you.
I wonder if some of your neck though will go down as you work on your thyroid.
That's what I'm wondering too. So, I mean, probably the next time I come here, I probably would just work on like the normal glass facial that I love because I love the way it makes my skin feel and the way it looks. And then I'll wait for some of my weight to come off, and then I'll kind of adjust at that point and see exactly what it looks like. Because I do think I think I'm holding a lot of weight and water inflammation. I mean,
and your thyroids are here as well.
Yeah. And so from what Ashley over at Total Body Wellness, like my inflammation on my thing was just off the charts. So it's literally all over my body. And so I don't think I'll be able to really see like really what my facial structure is until I lose some of that. And I know it's going to take, I don't know, probably anywhere from 4 to 6 months to really fully see any like big changes. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Right. Exciting.
Yeah. Well,
I am going to talk to Taylor. I've never gotten on. We talked about this last time, but it was like midsummer. Prescription retinol or tretinoin.
Oh, yes.
So we're going to talk about that. I'm also going to talk to her to see if we can put a plan together. I have really bad melasma.
So do I.
And I want to figure out a way to attack it.
Oh gosh, I feel like it's gotten worse for me over time.
Yeah.
And so you can even, like, when I don't have any makeup on, you see it so much.
Yeah.
It's like here, it's on the side. Well, I'm saying here, like if you can see it, if you're on the podcast. But it's on each side of my cheeks, like up and down.
Same.
And then I also have it, it's really random spots on my forehead. They're not across my forehead. It's like the melasma is on top of like each eyebrow. It's really, really weird. And so it's probably hereditary, because I know it's hereditary for a lot of Latinas with our genes that we get the melasma. And it got darker when I got pregnant.
I know, hormones does a lot too.
So when it started then, and I was like, damn, and then it went away. And then every time if I'm out in the sun, or like I went to Puerto Rico one summer and I came back and my face looked so bad. And I had sunscreen on it. I did all the things. I've had skin cancer on my face. Like I've tried to do as much as I can, especially after getting those scares, and it just won't go away.
It's frustrating too because there's really no cure for it.
No, there
isn't.
isn't.
Do these little things to help, and what mine was bad. And then I went and got laser treatment somewhere, and
made it worse. Did it make it worse for you?
Because they didn't get my skin type right, and because I get because of my Greek and Native American, they never should have used this type of laser on my skin.
Yep.
So it made it all the worse. I'm like, oh, it's so frustrating. But I learned a couple of random facts. We're supposed to use tinted sunscreen. Did you know that?
No.
Tinted sunscreen. I heard tinted mineral, but tinted for sure, because the tint helps give that extra protection for people with melasma.
Yeah.
And then also, and I didn't know this, and this is probably where some of my concern, heating up your skin too much also gets melasma. So I was told by an esthetician. So for example, sitting in the sauna for 30 minutes, your skin heats up, that can actually make...
But we love the sauna.
It's a catch-22. So an esthetician was telling me that, and I was like, so what do I do? She's like, maybe take a cold cloth in and damp your face.
Like damp your face.
But I'm like, there has to be this happy middle where I can like protect it. I don't know. I need to get some done, because now like I don't even like to contour my face, because the like melasma is where the contour is a little bit, and it just like makes it look worse. And I'm just So Taylor's gonna hear an earful about my melasma on Wednesday.
So I didn't do, because you know how you did a whole bunch of peels when it was last winter, right? And then I never got in to do mine because I ended up having to go on TV and I couldn't afford to look crazy for a few weeks. So that's what I know we're going to try and focus on it. I did do, I can't even remember, I think it was like a TCA peel a couple of years ago, and it did a number on my face. I actually posted a TikTok. I did it, I want to say back in 2022, before I even started coming here to 317 Aesthetics Lounge. And I went to a place that shall be named nameless. on the north side of Indianapolis, and they wrecked my skin. And then from there, I felt like I could see my melasma even more.
So frustrating.
I mean, basically, the first layer of my skin was burned, and I did a whole like progression video, and I looked crazy. I looked insane. And then yeah, maybe like the first month my skin was great, but then slowly but surely it would all start to creep back up, and it looked even worse. And I also think, not to say that they're not well equipped to deal with people that are of different backgrounds, but I don't know if they maybe took that into consideration because of how light my skin is, that just because I have light skin, I think that's what they thought.
Yeah.
When clearly my background is not,
Yeah.
So I don't know if that has something to do with it, but I feel like it was not. My skin did not do well. No. Yeah.
It's so crazy, and it's another reason, like, it's just so important to find the right aesthetics place. And
Yeah.
when it comes to, like, there's so many things that, we want to save money on, or we want to find a coupon, or go to a place that, is running a sale. So when it comes to my face and my skin, I want to go to the same person.
Yes.
Them treating me. I want like, just one, it's important.
Yeah.
Speaking of, did you hear the new trend? People are injecting Botox themselves at home.
What? It themselves at home without like not knowing what they're doing?
No hate, no judgment.
Wait, how? But how?
They're ordering Botox from.
How are you even? Oh my God! Like how? Like why would you do that? You can like literally injure yourself so much. How are they even getting it?
They're ordering from overseas. They're getting it in, and they're taking courses, studying muscles, and injecting themselves. I will do a lot of things with home. I do some things that estheticians would probably get mad at. Like,
Yeah.
I dermaplane at home.
Yeah. Same.
I looked into some other things at home. You will never catch me injecting a needle.
That's awful because you can really do some damage to your face.
If you hit
One
One
wrong
wrong
nerve, wrong muscle, any nerve endings in your face, like you're done for.
Remember when I got my mascara Botox and it froze my face like that? I was messed up for like 30 days until
Yeah.
it started to wear off.
Yeah.
And that was because a trained nurse injector misread my, which happens. But like, I don't know. That one makes me nervous.
I would never. No. You're just asking for something to go wrong to you, like to your face. You can like paralyze yourself.
I just feel like it's really risky. Really
Wow.
risky. But they're doing it.
I would never.
It's a lot. Sorry, I had to take my earrings out earlier. They were stabbing me with these headphones.
Oh yes, that happens to me too.
I was like,
Do you know what's so funny at work? I don't even know why I even try. I wear earrings to work, and you know the first thing I do when I get to work?
Take them out.
Take them out, stick them on my desk, and then I leave. And then before the end of the day, I put them back in.
I was
There's-
trying to listen to you, and I was like, these are stabbing me.
There's no point. I don't even know why. Or it's before I do my TikTok videos, I'll put it back
It's
in.
funny.
I don't know why I do that. But okay, speaking of work, I did this. This came across on national news today, and I couldn't believe it. This is coming from UCSD, so University of California, San Diego. They just came out with a new report that says a lot of the enrolling students that attend the freaking college cannot do middle school or elementary school math. How is that possible?
What's like
Literally,
elementary
this-
school math is just addition
Literally,
and
well, it
subtraction.
says like basic algebra. So I'm
It's like
to me, I would say
multiplication?
like sixth, seventh, eighth grade math around there. They're saying they cannot do basic algebra, and they're blaming the researchers at UCSD are blaming the pandemic. And also the state of California, which I didn't realize. I guess the state of California no longer does SATs and ACTs.
Oh.
And so I guess because of that, or there's regulations with it or something. And so now I literally said that the the students enrolling don't even have the comprehension to do algebra when they get into the school. So I'm like, wait, but how? I mean, I don't live in California anymore, but like how? I took the SATs in California. I'm so confused. Like, how was that? And then the other story I found was that Gen Zers are now basically like choosing to do like a trade school versus going to college now. That there is a raise in college students or Gen Zers or that age group that are not in college, and it's pretty high. And it's also pretty high that they don't have jobs either, that age group.
I think the
It's higher than the U.S. Right now, it's higher than the U.S. unemployment rate.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it's at 4.6% of that generation does not have jobs, and they'd rather do trade school than a university and go learn a skill or go do something else.
I mean, I think that's smart. I think sometimes we shove people into like universities.
Oh
that
yes,
are, like,
100%.
They're better with their hands. They're better with this. But
Yeah.
But
I just thought the math thing. Now, don't get me wrong. I suck at math. Okay, I in high school failed math every year in high school. Every year I failed.
no way.
Yes, literally every year in high school I failed math. I had to go to summer school to catch up on math. That's how shitty I was in math. Just math wasn't my jam. I just couldn't do it. I made it through the skin of my teeth my senior year because I was like, I can't go to summer school my senior year so I can graduate. But I had a pretty easy schedule my senior year because I went to summer school so much I actually got ahead in my other courses.
There you go.
But to not know that if you're planning on going to a school such as UCSD, that's a pretty hard school to get into.
So, if California doesn't require SATs or ACTs, what if the college requires that?
Yeah, I have no idea what it is.
Take it anyway?
Yeah, I'm not quite sure, but I was just like, that's really weird.
That's weird.
But on the other hand, like, would I even need to know any of that type of math right now and what I do on a day-to-day basis?
Yeah.
Absolutely not. I just need to know plus, minus, and multiplication, okay?
That's what I feel like.
I don't
you
need
think-
any of that other shit because that's not what I do.
But plus, adding, subtracting, multiplying, division, I feel like those are your elementary, middle school math. These college age kids should be known.
Yeah.
That
Well, it's more, well, some algebra stuff too.
Huh.
Yeah. Crazy. But I do agree with the whole trade school stuff. Like I was pushed, not even by my mom, because the only person that finished college in my family is my brother. But he grew up in a totally different generation because we're so much, our ages are very far apart. But like my mom didn't push college, but everybody else around me was like, oh, where are you applying? Where are you going? And in my head, I was like, I don't even know if I want to go. Like that school wasn't just my thing. And I was more creative and artistic and I didn't know what I wanted to do. So I felt like I was pushed into trying to go to college and then I didn't even finish.
Yeah. It is so true.
So I spent all this money on loans that I had to pay back for nothing.
It is so crazy to me that we graduate high school at 18, we go into college at 18, and they're like, okay, now plan the rest of your life.
Yes.
What are you going to do the rest of your life? And God forbid you go in undecided. I remember it was such a stigma to go in undecided. And I'm like, no, give these people a chance to figure out life. Take a couple classes. I always wanted to go to beauty school. I wanted to become a hairdresser. I wanted to eventually own my own salon. And I ended up getting this random scholarship and it wouldn't pay for beauty school. And it was always my biggest regret. Even after I went through college, I wish I would have gone back to beauty school.
Yeah.
Because corporate life and I were not made to
I will never, oh, no.
sitting in an office all day. It's just not good for me.
It's very hard. I'm just constantly reporting,
But
though.
at least yours is you're
It's
talking,
different, yeah.
you're moving,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
not
Yeah, it is. It's different. It's not the
paperwork.
typical corporate job. I'm literally talking about something different every 30 minutes. So
And I know some people excel at corporate jobs. They love the structure. They love the office. You know what I mean? It's
that's
just
not
for
me.
It was.
No, I do not excel in that. I feel like a caged animal.
Yes.
And I'm like, get me the fuck out of here. I can't do it anymore.
I was like sitting in my office and there's like not a single window and I'm like, people in prison have windows.
Yeah.
Anyway.
The corporate life was not for us, as we can tell,
No.
for where we decided to take our lives. So there's that.
I'd rather live at home with my parents.
There you go.
Okay.
Hey, I wish my mom was here and I'd live with her. Yeah,
Why not?
I know.
What do you want from me?
Well, you know what though? But with our culture, it's accepted. It's fine.
Yeah.
You know, we both come from cultures where you're supposed to live with your family.
Yeah. I have a friend who's Russian and she's never moved out. It's
Yeah.
just what they do. They move
Yeah.
out when they get married.
When they get married, yeah.
And so, yeah, for me, and like those who don't know my story, I was in corporate America for 13 years, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. Sold my house, quit my job, moved in with my parents for the first time since I was 18, and I'm the happiest I've ever been.
Yes,
So.
you've never left.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I love that.
Yeah.
I would do it too.
And I hang out with my mom and dad.
I know. But isn't that the best though, to like just have your
Yeah.
family there all the time and just that's fun.
Yeah, it is. It's been nice. And I lived by myself for so long. I forgot how nice it can be to just come home to someone being there.
Yeah.
And not being alone all the time.
Right.
I mean, I love being alone, don't get me wrong. Yeah, it's been a good thing.
Yeah. I know. That's
Yeah.
probably why I have so many cats. That's probably why. Yeah.
You and your cat.
It's fine. I'll die with my cats. It's okay.
And
Well, that was the plan because I didn't think I'd be dating anybody.
then the man wrecked it all. He wrecked it. He's like, your cats and me. Thank you.
Although he hates the cats. Hello. All right, so I guess we shall end it.
I guess we've yapped enough for today.
We have yapped enough today. If you are in the Indianapolis area and you're looking for an aesthetics place to just come and just feel and look your best self at your age, I would say, and you want to age gracefully, this is an amazing place to come to. Again, we are at 317 Aesthetics Lounge, downtown Indianapolis. Dr. Christopher Jones. We see Taylor and the rest of the staff here is just absolutely amazing, and they're very, very personable. We absolutely love working with them, and the results we've gotten have just been phenomenal. Wouldn't say anything else. I mean, they're just so great. What else is there to say about them?
Exactly. Just look at all of their skin and you'll see how great
I know,
they are.
right?
I was like looking at Taylor's skin today. I'm like, what are you doing? Your
Literally.
skin looks better every time I see it. It never looks bad. So I'm like, well, what
She doesn't have a visible pore on her
Not a
face.
single pore on her
Literally. And I'm like, how is that even possible?
Yeah.
Because that's all I have. Pores and breakout still, because it's great to break out when you're 43. It's amazing.
Love it.
Yeah, I got one right here right now, one up here, and one down here. How? I don't know. I
Still
don't fucking
at
know.
39, I know when my period's coming because your little friend too to pop
Well,
up.
see, and here's the thing. I don't get periods because I had a
Yeah.
hysterectomy.
Yeah.
How the hell am I still having fucking pimples? What is wrong?
Maybe you need to ask the other Ashley that question.
I know. Maybe it'll clear up with all the rest of this stuff.
Yeah.
I know. They're having fun. All right. So that's it for this week's episode of Behind the Filter After Dark Edition. We'll be back with some more fun things coming soon. So we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.